What was your skin condition like at the beginning?
Yeah, it was rough. Bumpy.
Dry.
Very, very dry. Well, it did hurt a lot. And it was bleeding a lot. That's what made it hurt. Most of the creams wouldn't work.
So you tried other creams?
Yeah, we tried lots.
We tried lots.
What were the other creams like on your skin?
They were a bit good, but after we put them on, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work?
Yeah, that's strange. That's what we do find with most of them, is that they'd work for probably, what, a month or two? Or three, well, maybe 3 months, and then it just wouldn't work anymore. Prior to that, we used that script stuff from the doctor, Ego Court. You know, the white and green tubed medicine stuff that we got from Dr.
Yeah.
Chasm. We had that for 2.5 years, and that was 3 years. That was the only stuff that worked. But it didn't prevent it from coming back. You had to continuously reapply it. How'd that go when we used to put that on your legs when they were bleeding and itchy?
Oh, it stinks.
That's getting a lot better compared to what it was. But the problem that we've found with your cream is that because we put it on and it works and makes it go away, we've now gotten very relaxed with it. Because we don't have to put it on as much as what we used to with the other ones. We forget that we've got to keep putting it on. That's the problem.
When you're using my creams, how does that affect your quality of life?
It's really good because I can do more things with the cream on.
Long baths. Her eczema used to scab over, and then that would again encourage the bleeding and that, because if she tried and walk when it had scabbed over, it would break the scabs open. But you don't get the scabs with your cream, which is just like, yes!
When you're feeling itchy and then you remember to put the cream on, then how does your skin feel?
After a couple of minutes, the itching would go away.
As a mother, what was your feelings prior to using the cream about what Maddie was going through?
Upsetting. Anger. Because doctors tell you every time you go to a different doctor, they give you a different solution and none of them work. Upsetting because there were times where she was in pain and bleeding, and no matter what I did or what we put on, it didn't help.
Can you use cortisone continuously?
Not without doing permanent damage to her skin.
Have you been able to continuously use my cream?
Yep.
Are you sure it's only been since last August? So it's not even 12 months, and already it's just huge.
And how old are you?
8.
And you've been using this for 12 months, so you were 7.
Yeah.
So how would you know when you say, Maddie, it's time to put your cream on? What would that be like in the past?
Run away in a fight and Darren would have to come in and pin her down.
And now when you say, Maddie, it's time to put on your cream?
She'll go and get the pot of cream and put on a little tiny bit on her finger and rub it on, and off she goes and toddles away.
How long did it take your case before you saw a noticeable improvement?
Day 3.
So as a mother, what were your feelings of the impact it had on Maddie after the cream had been used for a few months?
It's the warmer months that you notice it as much, because she can't go swimming. If her legs are flared up with eczema, she can't get wet, because all that does is encourage the skin to dry out more. And to see you not being able to swim, that's upsetting, as much as you don't think it
You're
is.
about to cry, aren't you?
No, I'm trying not to. But then, yeah, really relieved. Sorry.
And you did mention earlier that she can do all that stuff now.
There's no restriction.
How did you decide on using the cream?
Mum made her, giving up on everything else.
You happy Mum made that decision?
Yes, very happy. She's a good mum.
I love you.
Of course you do.
Well, there you go. So it's been a month since you've really put on anything, and look at that, it's slowly coming back.
So they used to pin you down to put the creams on in the past?
Yeah, and I would just scream.
If it gets itchy, I'll remind her to put it on when she gets home, and then we'll put it on. But that's only when it's when it's bad, so it'll be like 3 times a day. But then as soon as it starts to clear up again, you reduce it, and before you know it, a month's gone by and you haven't put any on. You can have baths.
You can have
It's not just showers.
Really?
It's all natural.
I was happy because it didn't hurt when you put it on.